And we are live. Welcome everyone to another Apollo Justice live stream. I'm gonna grab a coffee real quick because I just literally woke up 20 minutes ago. I had to rush to set things up. So, Dusk Golden stream, man. I'm gonna go grab a coffee. I'll be back in a second. Talk to the couch. Couch controls the stream for like 3 minutes. Everyone's favorite. Okay, I'm back. I decided while I was up there I was gonna heat up my lunch. So, yeah. Was the couch entertaining? Did the couch commit any war crimes while I was gone? Because I can believe it. I have to watch the GTA cover art reveal. You sons of bitches. Enjoyed the couch more than me? How dare you? How's everybody doing? Jaren, welcome to the stream, man. I just woke up, so I needed my coffee, and I decided to get lunch while I was at it. So, yeah, no. Fun fact, I set all of this up in 10 minutes. So if anything's fucked up, I wouldn't be shocked. So I've definitely got to do my double checks. Alright, we're good. We're good to go. Alright, last time we started defending a whale. We got really close to finishing defending a whale. And then they called Sasha to the stand. Now, what the fuck's gonna happen now? I don't know. We also found out that the judge loves reading. Big fan of nonfiction, apparently. I think he'd be a big fan of Alan Wake's work. That's just my thought. So, we'll see. Let's mute that, get the in-game audio going. And let's go. I believe all we gotta do is this cross-examination with some dialogue. And we're on to day 2 of investigation. The court will now reconvene. Yeah, readjust some shit. Also, Jaren, I'm not sure about you, but my round robins have not been great the last couple days. Nah, Wake's still trapped alongside George Martin trying to fish those damn books. Is that what happened to George R. R. Martin? He just went to the dark place, and he's just trapped in the dark place. Many home runs in general past few days, yeah. Which I'm surprised at, because at least around here, it's been really nice the last couple days. So, like, I would think Washington, you get a shit ton of home runs. Park's not that big. Prosecutor Blackwell, please call the witness to the stand. Yeah, maybe he's just in the dark place. That's gonna be Adam Wake. John. No. Why the fuck did I forget his name? Alan Wake 3 is just gonna be saving George R. R. Martin. Even though it's gonna probably be all about his wife. Let's be real. I saw that they optioned Andrew Painter back. I was surprised at that. Again, you waste your breath. Me name be Sasha, and I be one of the captains in Orla's swashbucklers. I come to rescue me bucko from the false charges put on her by dread pirate Nostache. Is that Blackwell? Is he fucking Nostache? Let me see if this heated up well. Oh god, that thing needs to be heated up again, but I don't care. It's not warm at all, really. But I don't care. I didn't see how he played, so I was surprised. Denzel Mims got another shot with Dallas. That's a bit surprising. I've seen that everyone's getting picked up off the UFL now. 1-8 with an over 70 ERA. Okay, that makes sense why they sent him down. That makes sense. That makes sense. Also, I have to place a singular bet. Also, can we talk about the fact that Portugal screwed me out of money because they couldn't do what they were supposed to, which was win? I was upset. Mainly because how the fuck does Portugal not win? That's what upset me. It's Portugal. Come on. Gonna regret this, I believe, probably, but we won't worry about that until after the fact. I guess no stash refers to Prosecutor Blackwell this time. Well, it can't be the judge. He has a mustache and a full beard. Now then, Captain Judge, shall we begin the pirate court? Captain Judge! I rather like that. Get this man a pirate hat, a jar of dirt, and anything else we can find. It makes me feel like a salty old sea dog. And scene. How was that for a self-intro? I got a piece of flatbread stuck in my teeth. The court is not a show. State your full name and occupation. I'm Sasha Buckler. I work at Shipshape Aquarium. I perform in the Swashbuckler Spectacular Pirate Show alongside Orla as her trainer. Well, you seem like a completely different person now. You really think so? Thanks. I was in my pirate show persona just then. Prosecutor Blackwell said I could introduce myself any way I like. I'd bet money he didn't think you were going to do it like that. What will this witness testify about? The orca manipulated the victim into playing volleyball and then knocked the items down. The witness will report about hearing the noise that caused the victim's death. Now just wait a minute. Sure, Orla uses the ball to break props sometimes. She even spiked the ball at the giant octopus's leg yesterday when I was cleaning. So Orla was the one who broke that leg, huh? But she couldn't have knocked down that huge stack of equipment with her little ball.
I thought you were paying attention to the trial over the telecast. But you apparently know nothing of what we were discussing. The orca knocked down the equipment by pulling on the cloth that was underneath it. No one said anything but the orca knocking it down with a ball.
What? Is that what we're talking about? I don't know why, but I feel like I'd do that same thing if I had one of those swords. I came in here to give Prosecutor Nostash a good kneel hauling. But I'm the one getting the cat o' nine tails. Ah, he's as vicious as a tiger shark. Miss Buckler, just focus on your testimony and you'll be alright. Don't worry, we'll take care of that tiger shark for you. Aren't tiger sharks, like, calm? I always thought tiger sharks were like calmer than anybody thought. Maybe it's nurse sharks is what I'm thinking about. Thank you, Athena. Okay, I can do this. My testimony will be thin. Okay, Sasha, I like you. That one I don't like. You don't get anything for that one. That one's just sad. That's just disappointing. Okay, I can do this. My testimony will be phenomenal. All right, Miss Buckler. Please proceed with your testimony. While I take a bite of my flatbread. God, it's taking fucking forever to chew that thing. I admit, I heard Orla summoning me with a loud noise. But the aquarium guest scream. But the aquarium guest scream I heard over the walkie-talkie was more urgent. I talked to Nord de Plume first, and then went to the pool room with the security guard. The equipment was everywhere, and the captain was lying in the middle of it all. Her story doesn't seem to be much different from Marlon Rhymes' testimony. Or does it? The circumstances are different. The actual order of Orla's actions depend on the order the witness heard the two noises. If she heard the scream first, the prosecution's claims don't stand up. They sit right on fucking down.
Unfortunately for you, she doesn't remember the order of what she heard.
She doesn't? I was distracted at the time, so I don't really recall which one I heard first. What were you distracted with, Sasha? What was distracting you? Were you and Marlin doing things you shouldn't have been doing? On company time? Hmm? I was lost in thought until the guard brought me back to myself. Sorry. I'm no help.
As long as the order remains unclear, I shall not alter the prosecution's claims. After killing the victim with the bag of coins, the orca toyed with the body in the water.
I have to turn things around here somehow. Unless I can prove the sound Sasha heard was not the sound of the victim's murder. Blackwell's claim that Orca pulled down the equipment to kill the victim will stand. If I want to save Orla, I have to find a contradiction no matter how small. Very well. Your cross-examination, please, Mr. Wright. Ooh, that was a big chunk of chicken. Alright, Sasha. Tell us all this shit you know. What made you think Orla was summoning you? Was she playing Summoning by Sleep Token? Was she yelling your name out of terror and fear? Did she have a giant sign that said, "Hey Sasha, come here"? Did she have a sign that said, "Butte, Montana"? Maybe. Orla knows the sound of her cry. Orla knows the sound of her cries doesn't carry far enough, so sometimes she summons people by making a loud noise. That Orla is smarter than the average whale, I tell you.
Taka would not be bested in a battle of wits.
Wait a minute. Widget is the smartest one of all. Okay, you have Athena, you have nowhere to talk. You have a fucking AI. This is a bird and a whale we're talking about. You don't get to be in this fight. Your thing's only good for trying to make songs out of lyrics that talk about Puerto Rico. Capital of Puerto Rico. Mirror, mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the smartest of them all? Widget! Like candy, but them taffy. And I expected to enter Trucy into this. My kid is better than yours, a Palooza. And did you heed the summons of this very intelligent Orla immediately? I couldn't right away, although I was concerned about her, of course. I want to know what the fuck you were doing. Why were you so distracted? You heard Mr. Plume scream. That's right. I heard her through the walkie-talkie of a guard making his rounds. Ah! I can still hear it in my head. It was so loud. I thought it was a sea lion. Mr. Plume sort of reminds me of a sea lion, actually. Phoenix! Rude. Sir. Rude. That might be the rudest thing he's ever said. I'm not gonna lie. Might be. Might be. I'm sorry. "11 MLB teams in August and September are doing K-pop Demon Hunters nights." That's the first thing I see when I look over at Twitter. Ooh. Like the past couple days, EA's been trying to just like hype up um mascot mashup. All right. I know, right? Oh, should I call her Sea Lion Lady and see how she likes it? I guess Athena is still upset about being called Yellow Girl. What did you do after hearing the visitor scream? Well, they already did their deep dives into the games together. Kinda hard to find more things to hype up now. That's true. That's true. Yeah, they're just hyping up essentially mascot mashup, and that's about it. I haven't seen much else, at least. Alright, I'll be back in a quick second. Alright, I'm back. Our Brewer reports the Eagles are hesitant to pay Jalen Carter. Not really a surprise. I'd be hesitant to pay anybody who spits on people too. So. However, now, people weren't hesitant to pay Ndamukong Suh, who stepped on people's nutsacks, so, you know. Like Kevin Garnett, anything is possible. That's like the 4th time I've referenced I'm on a boat in this DLC. I just want to point that out. And that one, you know. That one doesn't even really do anything. And Gar saying Dak spit first when Dak spit at the ground. Gar spit at him. Yeah. I understand the argument, but it doesn't have water. It doesn't tread any water. Because you can try and make an argument since Dak spit, but it's not going to hold any water given, you know. You and the security guard head to the Orca pool, right? Yeah, apparently that obnoxious writer lady said she didn't trust me by myself. That's why after talking to her, the guard and I went to the pool room together. Why be the winch so suspicious? Arr! I demand a swordfish duel. That's what I feel like saying to her anyway. I'm afraid I don't get it. That was a line from the show when Orla and Sasha quarrel with each other. Didn't you do your swashbuckler spectacular homework, Your Honor? Why am I getting scolded here, Mr. Wright? And why am I getting scolded here, Your Honor? Miss Buckler, please tell me what happened after you headed to the pool room. Alright, when the guard and I got there, we saw that. What do you recall about the scene exactly? Here we go. This is where we're gonna find something. I don't remember much, to be honest. I was in total shock from seeing the captain like that. If you ask me something specific, I might be able to remember, though. Specific questions, huh? Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and save. Let's go. The things scattered around. Could you tell me more about the things that were scattered around? They were equipment and props for the new show. The new show? Yeah, we were supposed to debut a brand new Swashbuckler Spectacular yesterday. We already defeated the giant octopus and no stash after all. We were going to have a new nemesis, Red Stash. He's on the flyer. Oh, that's the flyer Rifle was distributing. Who will obtain the gold coins hidden in the Skull Rock? Ooh, I wish it could be me. Leave it to you, Athena, to know all about it. Orla's even got some new tricks for the new show. Okay. That explains something. So all the stuff that fell down was for the new show. Is that it? That's right. A bunch of props and crates and other equipment stacked up. Your Honor, for the record, I'd like that information added to the witness's testimony. Very well, Miss Buckler. please append what you just said to your testimony. Sure thing. So let's see. These props for the new show. What kind of things were they? A blow-up dolphin and anchor, Red Stash's costume, the bag of coins, stuff like that. The captain was wearing his usual costume, and the new props were all there. Wait a minute. Something about that doesn't seem right. Is that his old costume? Yeah, he's wearing the new costume. He's got the scarf and everything there. Yeah. I like that I caught that pretty quickly. I like that I caught that. Look at me. Big brain over here. Is there a problem with Sasha's testimony? Yes, there is. You say the captain was wearing his usual costume. Was that completely accurate? Come on, Phoenix. What are you nitpicking my testimony for? If we look at the body, we see that there's a discrepancy between that and your statement. You stated that the victim was wearing his usual costume. But you'll notice that the victim was wearing a red scarf around his neck. Good job. Good job, me. You caught that. Fuck yeah. I imagine this red scarf is part of his costume for the new pirate show. Oh, you're right. It's written right here in the flyer for the new show. I really like his mustache. It's quite nice looking. I wonder how I would look with red hair. Featuring the dashing Red Stash with a fluttering red scarf. Although I have to say, it just looks like a red scarf was added to his old costume. Yeah, well, the captain was never one to spend much money on costumes. But, you know, the captain wasn't wearing that red scarf. But in this photo, I believe I see a red scarf. Yeah, but it's not wrapped around his neck. It's just draped on top of his neck. That red scarf was packed away with the rest of the new show's equipment. Must have fallen on top of the captain when the equipment fell down. Oh. I see. Looks like your discrepancy wasn't really a discrepancy after all. So the scarf doesn't have anything to do with the case. But there's something about the timing of the stuff falling that bothers me. Hold on. The timing of the stuff falling. The timing. Maybe my theory has been all wrong from the beginning. Maybe the bag of coins isn't the murder weapon.
And so your last cross-examination ends in failure as well. You should know that such a feeble slash will never hurt me. As I said, the orca made the equipment fall and then toyed with the body in the water.
I'm sorry, Prosecutor Blackwell, but based on the circumstances at the scene, the defendant couldn't have dragged the body into the water after the equipment fell.
And why, pray tell, is that?
Oh, I'll tell you all right. If my theory has been all wrong, then I'll just have to fix it. Yes, Miss Wright. Please do tell the court. Oh! Oh, yeah. The fucking scarf being draped over him, because if he was dragged in, he wouldn't have the scarf on him. This red scarf fell at the same time as the bag of coins. But if the body was dragged into the pool after the bag of coins fell, then the red scarf wouldn't still be on top of the body. ESPN is sending me posts like, who will the Orioles draft with the 7th overall pick? And I'm like, it doesn't matter. He'll be the MLB in 3 years anyways. I mean, hey, who are the Angels going to draft with, what, the 11th pick? And I'm like, it doesn't matter. He'll be at the majors next year. It's going to be a college player. That's all I can tell you. Apparently, they've said to keep an eye on the kid from Florida who's having like a bullpen practice or something. Oh, Vladdy hit a homer. I wonder how many Scots are at Fenway today. Hopefully a good chunk. They seem like good people. Those Scots have been great to see on Instagram. They've been fun. No favoritism to any one country, but they've been my favorite to see on Instagram. There we go. What inning was that? Oh, that was the top of the first. Oh. What was it though? Let me go on my notifications. Who was this player? I was in UCLA. It was a right-handed pitcher out of UCLA. Logan Redeman. Yep. I forget what other pitcher they've mocked to the Angels. Like Norway fans celebrating doing a Vikings row on the seats. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Although, I will say, every time I see that, my brain goes to one thing, and that's the Minnesota Vikings scandal. That's the only thing I think about when I see somebody do that. So that was where my brain went. But yeah, that was great. There are two things I love with what the World Cup has done. One, I've gotten a lot more into soccer just watching it because the games have been fun. A good amount of them have been legitimately fun. But oh man, the fans coming to the US that are amazed by the US is so much fun to see. Because most of them are just like, it's like the movies. And I'm like, God, man, that's crazy that that's the way they think of it. And I also love the ones that are going absolute batshit for the fact that it takes so long to get one place. And I'm like, welcome to America. People trying American food. And you're getting addicted. Yep. Have you seen the Italian guy that learned about free refills? Have you seen that video? That's great. Dude, you can travel across Ireland in 6 hours. It takes 6 hours to go from one side of Ireland to the other width wise. 6 hours. That's it. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna travel further than that for fucking vacation. And I'm going 2 states away. That's it. I'm gonna travel longer for that. It's insane. I love it. I fucking love it. I mean, it's what? It's a 10-hour car ride, I believe, from one side of Texas to the other. And that's not even our biggest state. Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool, though, seeing, like. Also, I do want to point out none of these people have been assholes, which has been even better. You haven't had a lot of people being pricks. And I really thought a lot of them were going to be assholes to a point, but nobody has been an asshole. Everybody they've met has been good to them. It's all good. They're in good parts of America and not the shitty parts. It's great. Go from Portugal to Russia. It takes 44 hours of straight driving. Meanwhile, the same amount of time will take you from Maine to California. I will say, I'm shocked 44 hours is all it takes to go from Maine to California. I'm shocked it only takes 44 hours. Yeah, man. The World Cup's been fun. If for anything, just all the people coming to America. And some of them are going to be here for the 4th of July, and their brains are going to absolutely blow up. Like, they're not going to comprehend life for the 4th of July. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Where? Timeout. I want to see this. Oh my god, they did put Jackson in the game. Oh my god, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, that makes the game, that makes Madden for me. They put Jackson DeVille in the game. Oh yeah, it depends on traffic. Yeah, and you're gonna take breaks during that drive. I saw a dude experience fries in a Frosty for the first time, and I was like, bruh, that's the only way I eat Wendy's French fries. I'm not a big fan of their fries unless you give me a Frosty with it. If you give me a Frosty, their fries are delicious. Without, I'm like, they're fine. They're nothing crazy. But you give me a Frosty with those fries, oh, it's great. It's so good. I will say I never thought about the fact that they're absolutely obsessed with yellow school buses. And tells them to dip their fries in their ice cream. Yeah, man. You get that sweet and salty together. Give them a Frosty. Give them some Wendy fries. Let them dip them. They'll be good. They'll be set. I do love that all of them are going to Bucky's, and outside of there there was a Nordic family that went to Bucky's and said it was too salty, which I was shocked at that given what I know Norway is known for. Uh, but they went to Bucky's and they were loving it. And there's that kid has been all over the internet ordering food. So much fun though. So much fun. seeing the people. And the Scots are my favorite right now. They take number one because holy shit, 6 a.m. they were up at their Airbnb playing bagpipes, and I was like, dude, if that was my neighborhood, I'd walk out with a cup of coffee and just raise it to them. I'd cheers the hell out of them for that. That'd be fucking awesome. I understand why America's so fat. This is delicious. That's great. Finally, they get it. It's that peanut oil, man. That's what makes Chick-fil-A. It's that peanut oil. You can't tell me it's not. Which, here's my question regarding Chick-fil-A. Do you guys think, what's the better chicken sandwich? Chick-fil-A or Popeyes? Because I'll tell you now, I think Popeyes has a better spicy chicken sandwich, but Chick-fil-A has a better basic chicken sandwich. That's my go for it. I like the Popeye spicy better. You don't like Popeye's breading? Oh, that's understandable. That's understandable. I will say those Cajun fries, though, are delicious. I just ate, and now I'm getting hungry again, and this is not good. We need to stop talking about food. I'm getting hungry again. I have to pop that little bit I had left of the flatbread into the fucking air fryer again.
What?
In other words, the victim was already dead when the equipment came crashing down. Therefore, the bag of coins that fell with the red scarf was not the murder weapon.
Silence.
But it was the defense who claimed the bag of coins was the murder weapon to begin with.
Well, yes, that's true.
Do you intend to abandon your original argument?
After hearing the testimony, I realized my theory about the murder weapon was wrong. Please recall the facts we have learned so far. It's a fact that what Orla bit was the victim's dead body. After all, when we saw the victim on the security footage, he was already dead. But then, Orla carried the victim's body to the side of the pool and knocked down the equipment for the new pirate show that was piled up there. Maybe Orla was trying to alert the humans to the victim's condition. If Orla knocked the items down on the victim after he was already dead, then it means the defendant didn't kill the victim with those items.
But that's preposterous!
Also, I'll tell you guys, I recorded the final Texarkana game yesterday, and it was very bittersweet once I was done recording, because I did, season stats, career stats, things like that with it. Very bittersweet, because I turned off my PlayStation. I'm like, man, I'm not going to get on that again. Oh. It hurt. Kind of hurt, not going to lie. It's the first, I will say Texarkana is probably number 2 in the rating of team builders so far. Because that one was hard to get away from. If you asked me to rank my children, that would probably be number 2 right now. Because sadly, they say you're not supposed to have favorites. Nothing's beating the OG. We know this.
Even still, your argument is lacking. If neither the orca's headbutting nor the bag of coins were the manner of death, then how do you propose the victim was killed?
A very good point. The defense is now abandoning its original theory. Then we would need a new theory as to what the murder weapon was. Uh, all right. I doubt I have no clue would go over well. Alright, let's go over what we still need to find out about the victim's body. What we don't know is how he died, and why his body was at the bottom of the pool. Wonder if there's something that would explain both of those things at once. How did the victim's body sink to the bottom of the pool? On a diagram, it's easy enough to move the body to the bottom of the pool. But in real life, the water would just cause the body to float. Right. Hold on. Water. Okay. Then what if we flip that around? What if there was no water? Then the body would go right down in an instant. So could the real manner of death be... I mean, that would go hand in hand with the head injury. Norma de Plume said she saw like that thing of blood. That would go with it once the water's in. Phoenix, I like where you're going at. Thanks for the great hint, Athena. What? I helped you? And I didn't even know it? Your Honor, I think we know the real manner of the victim's death. I think won't do, Mr. Wright. I expect a clear answer. One that may even go into the fanfic. Now then, what was the real manner of Jack Shipley's death? What's the manner of death that moved the victim to the bottom of the pool in an instant? I have a feeling we'll have to answer all of those later to get a trophy, or at least answer one of them to get a trophy. So we'll save that. Falling, drowning, assault. I mean, I think it's assault, but falling makes the most sense. Please take a look at this diagram of the orca pool. If there was no water in this pool, then it would be very easy to move the victim's body to the bottom of the pool. Whoop. He would drop straight down. Oh my! Could that be the true matter of death? Hold me now. I'm 65 feet. "65 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking maybe 65 feet ain't too far down." The orca pool is about 65 feet deep. If the victim were to go from the top of the pool to the bottom when there was no water, then he would without question have fallen to his death. Death from a fall!
And that's your answer?
It all makes perfect sense. If he fell, that would explain the signs of blunt force trauma all over the body, too. True, I didn't think about that. I didn't think that he had blunt force trauma all over his body. I just remember the head wound. The culprit pushed the victim into the pool when there was no water in it. After doing so to keep the body from floating up, they filled the pool with water. The pool water washed away any signs of blood, so no one would realize that he fell. Surprisingly, that actually makes sense. I like that the judge is surprised Phoenix makes sense. Order! Order in the court! I'm just as surprised as you are, but I must have order! If falling was the manner of death, then does that mean the defendant's behavior was the result of being manipulated by the true culprit as the defense claimed? Yes, it would have to be. All that needs to be explained now is how the real culprit commanded Orla. Miss Buckler, is there a way to instruct Orla to bite someone? What? What kind of trick would that be? Of course not. Then could you tell us about the tricks Orla does know? Well, there's jumping, dancing, and playing volleyball. And she can spin, do the rock and roll trick, and sing the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. Those sound like pretty nice tricks, but I doubt they're related to this case. She's also practicing 2 new top secret tricks. There's the human rocket, where she shoots somebody up into the air. And then there's the lifesaver trick, where she brings a drowning person to the surface. Hey! One of those top secret tricks might have something to do with the case. Now, which of these 2 tricks sounds relevant to the case? I'd say the lifesaver trick. Just a guess. Hey, Ian Wheeler got signed. He well deserved it. He very well deserved it. Dear Lord. Damn it, Akamoto got an RB, or got a run after he doubled in the second, but he didn't homer. I need an Akamoto homer, man. I didn't mean to just look at that. I also wanted to look at the World Cup. See what's going on. Also, fun fact, World Cup-wise, if U.S. beats Australia, we essentially lock up our group. If we beat Australia. So, that's pretty crazy. That the place where soccer is maybe the lowest sport, is the one that could lock up their group immediately. It's us and Spain, which is weird. And Argentina could too, because obviously they got the GOAT. So, in the lifesaver trick, Orla brings a drowning person to the surface, correct? Again, if we win, the sport internationally becomes soccer. I just love that soccer was a slang term. Like, we're still calling it football. We're just using the slang term for it. Which is legitimately the most American thing to do. Like, the Brits use soccer as a slang term. And then stopped using it. And we just kept using it. That's all it was. It's funny as hell. So, That just means we're cooler than them. You caught it. Orca's still learning how to hold someone gently in her mouth. So she sometimes bites into their clothes, but she's never hurt a person's skin. She brings a drowning person to the surface? Then that must be it. I just love that literally going into it, I was like, I think we can make the round of 32. I don't know if we go any further than that. The fact that, legitimately, we played one of the most dominant games in the first round is hilarious. Because I'm like, well, you know what? Maybe we are good. Like, I know very little about soccer, and even I didn't think we were going to do well at all. America might go on the run. That matches up perfectly with what Mr. Plume said in her testimony. The real culprit must have used the lifesaver trick command to manipulate Orla. I still find this very hard to believe. Then let's see it for ourselves. Let's have Orla show us her trick using a practice dummy.
As you wish.
The prosecution doesn't appear to have any objections. Miss Buckler, please proceed. Okay, sure. I'll show you Orla's phenomenal trick. Hey, Marlon, are you ready over there? Okay, let me just go get the practice dummy. There. It's in the pool. Ready and standing by, Sasha. Here goes. Orla's secret new trick, the lifesaver. Animu. Clothes got torn up a little, but the dummy doesn't have any new marks on it. And there you have it, Orla's secret new trick. Woo! Yeah! That orc is fucking awesome! Sounds like the gallery loved Orla's performance. I think we just made a profit for the aquarium doing that. Think we need to get paid for that. Just saying. That was great. That awesome trick captured everybody's heart. Wonderful. I wish I could see more. Looks like we silenced Prosecutor Blackwell. Thank you, Orla and Miss Buckler. And thank you too, Mr. Rhymes. And so now, you can clearly see how Orla was manipulated. The bottom of the orca pool needs to be examined immediately. We might still find some evidence of the victim falling to his death. Prosecutor Blackwell, please have that taken care of at once. Excuse me? Prosecutor Blackwell. But I am requesting further investigation. Prosecutor Blackwell. You have to answer the nice judge politely. No, that's right. I almost forgot. The thing you asked for just came in.
And you couldn't be bothered to think of a less violent way to deliver it.
What did Prosecutor Blackwell ask for?
I've been waiting for this.
Oh? And what is that?
An updated autopsy report.
What? Why did it have to come now?
During the recess, I ordered the body to be re-examined. Something started nagging at me during the course of the trial, you see. Here.
I take it you'd like me to read it. Very well. Cause of death. Thought to be from 65-foot fall. Hold me now. I'm 65 feet from the edge and I'm thinking. Maybe 65 feet ain't so far down. The judge, big Creed fan. But this is decisive evidence that substantiates Mr. Wright's theory. What? Is something good for a change? The manner of death was falling into an empty pool. That orca can't be responsible. Seems Orla's complete innocence has been proven.
I suppose I can't deny that.
This is fantastic. You did it, Mr. Wright. Prosecutor Blackwell isn't even trying to refute it. Orla is saved.
Yeah. Is it really safe to celebrate? It would appear more investigation into this case is necessary. But first, allow me to render my verdict. The court finds the defendant, Orla Shipley, not guilty! Yeah! We defended an orca! We got an orca off murder charges! Fuck yeah!
You did it. Thank you so much, Phoenix. Thank you, Athena. Orla and Marlin, thank you too.
Congrats, Sasha! Time to celebrate! Go on, eat up! Holy fuck, that's a lot of fish.
Glad to see everybody so happy, and I'm absolutely thrilled about the verdict.
I don't think we're done here, though.
Thank you, Wright Dono.
Huh? For what?
The drained pool. Thanks to you, the truth is finally clear. Fulbright, arrest this woman.
Certainly. Right away, Prosecutor Blackwell. Sasha Buckler, you are hereby under arrest for the murder of Jack Shipley.
What? Well, what are you talking about? What reason could you possibly have?
Come now. You must have had some idea in the back of your dull little mind.
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't gonna say it, because I was like, I know the game's headed that way, but the second Phoenix said someone manipulated Orla, I'm like, well, there's one person who could have, and that would be her trainer.
The true culprit manipulated the orca in order to have false charges brought upon her. And who was the only one with the ability to accomplish that. It can only be the orca's trainer.
But I'm sure there's some other explanation.
I don't need any of your baseless counter-arguments. Have you forgotten? In order to enter the orca pool room, a security card is necessary. A security card that only the victim and Sasha Buckler possessed. Miss Buckler is the only one who could have caused the victim to fall to his death.
What?
No, I don't believe it. Miss Buckler was so upset by Mr. Shipley's death, she couldn't have done it.
I'm still very much on the suspicion train of like our young rap sensation Marlon Rhymes. I'm just saying. I'm still suspicious of him. I don't know why, but I am.
Fulbright.
We asked the security company yesterday to check their security card logs. The report just came in during the recess. The night before the incident, Sasha Buckler used her card to enter the orca pool room. After that, not a single person entered the pool room. Not until the incident was discovered, when Miss Buckler and the guard ran in.
But no one would commit murder when their card usage was being recorded.
Apparently, the aquarium employees don't know their card usage is tracked. What's more, Miss Buckler has been arguing with was seen arguing with the victim before the incident. So, Miss Trainer, what were you arguing about?
It was a private matter. But it wasn't anything I would kill him over. That's ridiculous.
Miss Buckler is the only one who entered the room, and she knows how to command Orla. Besides, I thought her suspicious from the very beginning.
You suspected Miss Buckler from the start?
The orca did tricks because someone commanded her to do so. Possibly someone with a heart so black as to make her own partner the murder weapon. The possibility the orca killed the victim. The possibility a human manipulated the orca. I looked into both.
So he suspected both Sasha and Orla all along.
My gratitude to you. After all, you were the one who drew out that information about a lifesaver trick. The orca you saved was an unwitting victim. A victim made to look like the weapon that killed Jack Shipley.
No! All right, come along then. Let's have a good long talk.
Wait, I didn't kill the captain. I would never try to frame Orla. Why would I hurt the ones I love like that? Sasha! Phoenix, Athena, you gotta believe me.
Hey, you'll do some more talking when you're in court next time. Trust me, I've seen this happen a lot.
Sasha didn't kill him. I believe that with all my heart. There's gotta be something we can do. I feel the same way. Could I have done something differently? But never in my wildest dreams did I imagine things turning out like this. It would appear that this case has taken on an entirely new aspect. This trial is only concerned with a ruling on the defendant, or a Shipley. So I'm afraid this concludes today's trial. Court is adjourned. Hey, we saved a whale, but also Sasha got taken to jail. Well. Do da la la la. Alright. We are going to keep going because we still got an hour and a half to go. And my game plan was to get into some of this anyway, so. Whew. Oh, fuck. Why notifications? That was a big sigh, Athena. Did you lose the case? No, we won. The defendant was found not guilty. Huh. Why are you so dejected? Daddy, were you being mean to her? What? Picking on the new kid? Not cool, Mr. Wright. Not cool. Wait a minute. Talk about false accusation. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Wait a minute. Talk about false accusations. We were able to prove the defendant's innocence. But then Sasha got arrested instead. So that's what happened. That's too bad. So what are you two going to do now? We're going to get to the bottom of this. I don't believe for a second that Sasha did what they're accusing her of. I don't believe it either. I won't give up. Because I watched John Cena. Boss, let's go see Sasha and tell her we want to represent her. Right now, I imagine she's still being questioned by the police. Let's get started on the investigation first and look for proof of her innocence. Sounds like a plan. Just leave the office to me and Polly, Daddy. If there's anything I can do to help, just say the word. Thanks. If you could organize the evidence and clean the office, that'd be great. I meant anything I could do as a lawyer? That takes care of that. Time to head to the scene of the crime. Huh? There's no water in the pool. Orla, where are you? I can hear her at the bottom of the pool. Maybe there's some water down there. Orla sounds so sad. Maybe she misses Sasha. I'm gonna say it's Marlin. Careful there. Shouldn't get right up to the edge like that. Oh, nope, it's Fulbright. That was my second guess. You don't want to end up like the victim. Besides, the police are still conducting their investigation here. Don't go poking around. Detective Fulbright? Is something wrong, Miss Lawyer? You look angry. I object to you arresting Miss Buckler. Detective, I'd like to ask you some questions about the case, if you don't mind. Go right ahead. I need fucking answers, bucko. Also, Cleveland's got 2 on, in case anybody cares. Oh. Damn. Did I have anybody in the Braves game? I did. I had Drake Baldwin. Fuck. So, okay, well, that's one guy taken care of. I need 2 more to make profit. Miss Buckler is 100% innocent. So why did you arrest her? Betch? I understand your desire to believe in her. But the fact remains that she's suspicious. Right now, there are investigators on the scene, so you can come in as you please. But ordinarily, a security card is required to enter this Orca pool room. The victim and Sasha Butler were the only ones who had possessed this card. And yesterday, the day of the incident, there's proof the suspect's card was used. Here's my thing, though. Like, do we know she had the card? 3 a.m. Who the fuck comes in here at 3 in the morning? Why are they coming in on the witching hour? It was a ghost. It was a fucking ghoul. It was the devil himself. But we know who it really was. There's only one person that could have come in here at 3 in the morning to kill a man. There's only one person. One singular human being. And just like Sasha. Just like Sasha. Red hair. So, just saying.
Objection! Somebody else could have used Miss Buckler's card.
Oh my! I guess that would be one possible explanation.
Didn't I sound just like a lawyer right there? Yeah. We'd kind of be in trouble if you didn't.
Except, the suspect confirmed she entered the room at the time the record states. She said she was here from 3 to 6 a.m. on July 20th. Apparently, she was giving the Orca pool room a good cleaning.
Cleaning? In the middle of the night?
Yes, she said that a lot of the heavy-duty cleaning is done at night. The suspect also admits that she was fighting with the owner before his murder. What's more, nobody saw the victim again after he met with the suspect.
Objection! There must be something I can object to in there somewhere.
Save your objections for tomorrow's trial.
By the way, Detective Fulbright, do you think Miss Buckler's questioning is over?
No, not yet. But I told the guy in charge to take it easy on her.
Why? Is something wrong?
Oops, forget I said anything. It doesn't concern you two anyway.
But it does concern us. We intend to represent Miss Buckler.
What? You do? In that case, I have a favor to ask. Could you get this medicine to her?
Medicine? Looks like a prescription from Hickfield Clinic. Oh, God. Oh, God, not Hickfield Clinic. Don't tell me we have to go back there. Oh, God, I don't want to go back there. Oh, I don't like going there because then we have the creepy-ass doctor who's not a doctor. I spent some time at that hospital myself.
We confiscated it from her home when we were doing a search. Can't get away here, so if you could make sure she gets it, that would be great.
Medicine, huh? Does Miss Buckler have some illness?
We have a guy that is musically inclined who's into a girl that needs medicine. Could she have an illness? I'm not saying this is about to go into Your Lie in April territory, but who's ready to be sad? As the child politician Africa proves, you are whatever you say you are. I heard about that and I was like, what? No, this is not a Your Lie in April moment. I'm just saying, musically inclined character is into the girl that needs medicine. I'm just saying, it's a little too close. If we find out that Marlon Rhymes had a rough home life, we're way too close. Way too close for comfort. I think that's the kind of question you'd better ask her. In justice, we trust. Now, I need to get back to the investigation.
We can give it to her as soon as they let us talk to her. And we have to return her calendar to her as well. If we can't see Sasha or investigate, we should question people at the aquarium. Aqua Tunnel. Okay, never mind. Pub O Danger. Huh? That door is open. It was closed yesterday. Well, you know what we have to do, right? Of course, boss. We sneak in and check it out. One, that's a lot of cup noodle. Two, person's been sleeping here. Three, what the fuck are we experimenting on the penguins for? Four, what the fuck is that in the top right? I think that's everything. I just want to point out, with the mask on, that jawline and that hair, he looks like an older Spike Siegel. Is it just me, or does anyone else see Spike Siegel from Cowboy Bebop? Is it just me? Mm-hmm. That's also what I thought. That is also what I thought. Because I'm about to just read him normally and not worry about it because he's just Okabe. But first thing I saw was Spike Siegel. God damn it, really? Well, no one's ever going to watch our Sac State series. Because Bordeaux's doing Sac State as well. I knew people were going to do Sac State. I figured they were going to do more people were going to do North Dakota State, but I figured Sac State would be heavily used. I'm just sad now. We're never gonna get any viewership. No one's gonna want to watch our Sac State series. Oh, Gary Sanchez got a ribby, just not a home run. I figured everybody would do North Dakota State because that's the name value team. Sac State, unless unless there's a reason you know Sac State, you probably don't know Sac State. Unless you were paying attention to, what was the quarterback? Something Lions, who actually visited Sac State and had them in his top 3. A 5-star quarterback, he had Sac State in his top 3. I remember that. I don't remember the dude's name. I want to say it's the guy that went to BYU. But that's like the biggest thing Sac State's ever done. And then, of course, I'm going to put it in the intro video. You have, of course, now Oscar-winning director Ryan Coogler. Oscar-winning quarterback Ryan Coogler. Oscar-winning wide receiver, Ryan Coogler, and now New York Giants running back Cam Scadaboo. So I'm going to put both of them, though, in the intro package because I have an idea for that. And very few of you are going to understand what I'm doing with it. But I'm going to do it anyways because I'm like, yes. Alright. Who barges into a person's lab without permission? We're sorry. My apologies, sir, she insisted. Don't throw me under the bus, Mr. Wright. Oh, this is totally a fusion between Spike Siegel and Okabe. The polite thing to do is knock and ask if you can come in. Now, start over. Yes, sir. Come in. Thank you. Sorry to bother you. Now, what can I do for you? Medical problems? Well, yes. I'm not feeling super good at the moment. We're not making any progress on this murder investigation, and... Hey, miss. Where's the patient? Don't you have your pet with you? Oh. Wait a minute. That was my last job. This is the aquarium. I was exhausted from all the questioning. I must have fallen asleep. What's with this guy? My apologies. I just woke up. Relatable. And I was a little groggy. I'm Dr. Herman Crab. I'm Ship-Shape Aquarium's resident veterinarian. Oh, you're the Dr. Crab Mr. Rhymes mentioned yesterday. Rhymes also mentioned he hadn't seen Dr. Crab around. Wonder where he was. Son of a gun.
The man has a fucking baby penguin in his hair. The fuck is happening?
This little thing doesn't let me get any sleep. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, what a cute little thing. Who is it? A penguin chick. Member of the little penguin species. She lives in my hair. Or took Club Penguin too far. Oh, you're so lucky. I wish I had a pet to live in my hair. Athena, no pets allowed in the office. Aw, you're no fun. If you two don't have any particular business with me, please leave. I have to get ready to make my rounds. Back in you go, little one. Wait, we'd like to ask you a few questions to save Miss Buckler. Hold on. Don't tell me you're the curious pair who defended Orla. That's right. Please let's ask you a little about the case. And the penguin was like, the case? I know everything. Dr. Crab, were you gone from the aquarium yesterday? That's right. I had some minor business at this
supermarine aquarium. Supermarine? That's a funny name for an aquarium. The Supermarine Aquarium is the nation's biggest dolphin therapy treatment center. I go there myself. I'm friends with their dolphins. She's friends with the dolphins in the aquarium. That is a bad thing. Because, well, you know, dolphins are weird and kind of sick fucks. But that's Athena's problem. Athena's problem. Phoenix don't care. You and Apollo were talking about animal-assisted therapy yesterday, weren't you? I go to the Supermarine once a month. But I live here, of course. You live here at the aquarium? That's right. I have a sleeping bag here, and sometimes I use the nap room. I'm responsible for the health and well-being of all the marine creatures here. And if any of them have a sudden medical emergency, I'll be here to help them. I can't get over how much they just made Spike Siegel. Like, it is so weird. It is so weird. Like, I want to know. I want to be in the room when the design idea for him came up. Because did somebody just go, hey, I really like Cowboy Bebop. We should make him Spike Siegel. Like, he looks fucking identical to him. Also, he also looks like, let me see. Like, facial structure wise, not so much with the hair, but facial structure wise, he kind of looks like Vincent from Catherine. And then, of course, he very much does feel like our boy Okabe. I did not write this man, though. I can tell you that much. Wow, you're kind of rough around the edges, Dr. Crab, but you care about your work. Hey, buddy. Is this young lady trying to pick a fight with me? I apologize for her, sir. She tends to be too honest. Well, you're no paragon of politeness either, apparently. Can we see the penguin chick again? Stop. Don't come any closer. Peep. Ow. Sorry she attacked you. She doesn't like anybody but me, I'm afraid. I was the first one she saw when she hatched, so she thinks I'm her parent. She targets people from my hair, so please be careful. She's just like a little sniper, isn't she? Exactly. That's why I named her Sniper. Her mother's name is Rifle. Sniper and Rifle, huh? What a dangerous sounding mother and daughter. This man has to be American. Like, you have to be from America to name anything Sniper and Rifle. So this is Rifle's daughter? Which means both mother and daughter now hate me. Little penguins are generally belligerent little creatures. so I had to get them to warm up. But they're nocturnal, so you might be able to touch them during the day. You and Sniper get along well, don't you? Just like Sasha and Orla. But unlike Sniper and me, the two of them seem to truly understand one another. This one keeps me awake every night. Looks like I won't sleep until she leaves the nest. Must be rough for him. It's pretty cute to watch for us. Can you tell me anything about Jack Shipley's murder? Yeah. Still can't believe Jack is gone. He's the one who brought me on board. How could he up and die on me? Did you and Mr. Shipley get along? He loved all animals and fish. And I'm not like that. I still took pride in my work as a vet nonetheless. We got along well enough as business associates. Just thanks to him, my laboratory is what it is today. The fuck is Sniper doing? It is a pretty amazing laboratory. Ah. You have discerning tastes, I see. I could tell you more about my lab if you'd like. God, he really is just Okabe. You tell this man he's got a good laboratory, and you win this man over. If this man pulls out a Dr. Pepper out of nowhere, we might have a problem. This place is just filled with electronics. What are those monitors for? Essentially, they're digital medical records for all the creatures here. I can also view the feed from the visitors corridor security camera here. That way, I can see that silly mother penguin when she tries to escape. So you were the one who gave this security footage to the police? Nah, I wasn't here yesterday. But I did give my permission for them to take it. And I gave them a statement about Jack and Sasha arguing. Oh, so you were the one who witnessed it? That's right. It was late in the evening of the 19th. Maybe about midnight. Saw them fighting near the Aqua Tunnel. I don't know what their argument was about, though. Are you sure you should be talking to us about this? I'm not taking sides. I'll give information to anyone who wants it. What you do with that information at Sasha's trial is up to you. Wow, you're kind of rough around the edges, Dr. Crab. You're a pretty nice guy. You are trying to pick a fight, aren't you, young lady? Aw, isn't that cute? He's easily embarrassed. Beep. Beep, beep, beep. Son of a gun! Are you hungry again already? And that silly mother penguin's nowhere to be found again. Peep! Peep, peep, peep! Would you quit peeping in my ear? According to her walkie-talkie, Rifle is somewhere around the Aqua Tunnel. You see her, could you bring her to me? I have to go examine some other creatures. No sweat. And this time, I'll get her to like me too. Rifle has escaped again? What is she? The Houdini of the penguin world? There's no guarantee we'll find her right away, but let's head for the Aqua Tunnel. Aqua Tunnel. Bum, ba-da-da, now. Be-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Boom, boom.
God damn it. Oh, never mind. That was the bottom of the second. I got very confused for a second. Fuck! I need Byron Buxton to homer. Fucking Brooks Lee homered. You know, the person everyone expected, right? No. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. Things are not going well for my home run parlay right now. Outside the fact that one guy got voided. It's you two. The blue and yellow duo. I'm very angry about what you did this morning. Uh-oh. We ran into the sea lion before our penguin. That seems so insulting. I write the truth, and I will find the truth with my own eyes. I won't be bested by the likes of the blue and yellow duo. When did we become the blue and yellow duo? Athena would never give up. Burr, 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 burr. In that case, I'll leave the questioning to you, Athena. Thanks a lot, Widget. Well, at least she's a worthy adversary. Okay, let's do this. You'll do great. You know, being the boss isn't half bad. Have you been gathering material about last year's incident ever since? That is correct. An acquaintance of the victim asked me to look into it, you see. An acquaintance of the victim? I refused to divulge any information about my clients. The aquarium is saying it was an accident, but I don't believe that's the truth. Seems to me they're all hiding something. Every last one of them. The only thing I can think is that the killer whale murdered that poor girl. But you don't even know if that's true or not. That's enough out of you, yellow girl? As I said, I'm still investigating the matter. Once I learn the truth, I plan to write a sequel to this book. She's completely taken with her investigation. I came to make a report on the anniversary of the previous trainer's death, only to find the aquarium owner murdered. I was deeply shocked. So this incident happened on the exact same date as the last one. Can't be a coincidence. Anyway, we'd better ask Mr. Plume about today's trial. So you heard Orla singing, and that's when you realized something was happening? Correct. Oh, it's all so galling. I still can't believe the culprit used me. Norma de Plume. In any case, I swear that killer whale song brings misfortune. First, last year, now again. A fun song like that? How can it bring misfortune to anyone? You think that barbaric song is fun? I'll never understand the taste of children. I don't remember that swashbuckler spectacular song being all that barbaric. Well, if you don't remember it, I will gladly sing it for you.
Oh, animal.
Avast, mateys, landlubbers ho, hand o'er all your gold. Pillage, plunder, then feast like kings. Them's the joys of pirating.
That was great. That was fantastic. That was fantastic. No need for that. Ugh. That was fantastic. That was a great song. That's my favorite song ever. I've never heard a song better than that. Ever. Sure, you totally believe me. That's how it goes. Now, what is fun about those lyrics, pray tell? She seemed to be enjoying it well enough. Wait a minute. That isn't the Swashbuckler Spectacular song? This is the song from the Swashbuckler Spectacular. Are we going back into Animal? Fuck yeah!
Oh, we be pirates, we love to sail the seven seas. Just a bunch of scallywags who are as free can be. We swim through storms and waves, all because you see grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me.
I mean, I'm personally a yar har fiddly dee. Being a pirate is so fun to be. Do what you want because a pirate is free. We are a pirate, or you are a pirate. Like, that is more my type of pirate song personally, you know? Yar har fiddly dee. Being a pirate is so fun to be. Do what you want because a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Like, that's what it should be. Come on. Let's be real. Have you ever wanted me to continue to age myself? I bring out the Lazy Town pirate song. Also, they could hit us with some castaways. Castaways. We are castaways. Ahoy, ahoy. We're castaways. Could do that. Ah. Oh, God. I don't know why I've got so much mucus in the throat, but... Oh, Lord. Really bad today. What was that? I've never heard that song before. What? It's the song that you use in the Swashbuckler Spectacular. I should know. I watched it like 9,000 times. I mean, we just heard it. I'm not gonna read it. Yeah, I saw that I saw that the Cowboys signed some more UFL guys. Time out. Fucking shit. I saw that the Blue Jays got another run. I was like, oh my God, who homered? And then I saw it was Okamoto that did not homer, and it was Luke's who homered in front of him. I'm upset. Fuck. That's probably the last go for Okamoto, too. I don't know if he's going to make it. I don't know if they're going to hit around far enough for the 9th. I'm sad. Damn it. I thought Akamoto homered. I'm still saying, Yarhar Fiddly Dee, being a pirate is so fun. Be do what you want because pirate is free. You are a pirate. That is a better song. But that can't be. It's completely different from the song a year ago. Oh. Unless you show me some proof, I won't believe your song is right. She's so stubborn. Well, if it's proof she wants, it's proof she'll get of the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. Because we literally have the whole show on tape. This recording contains the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. In it, you can hear Miss Buckler and Orla singing together. But I've never heard this song before. Huh? They always sing this song during the Swashbuckler Spectacular. Well, I haven't seen the show recently. A year ago, they used the song that I sang to you. I'd recognize it anywhere. Perhaps that killer whale can sing 2 songs. According to Miss Buckler, Orla only knows 1 song. Then, what was that song that I heard? We wish we knew. The orca sang a song she isn't supposed to know how to sing. Huh. Okay. It's obvious I have a lot more investigating to do on Shipshape Aquarium. And perhaps I'd better look into the Center for Dangerous Animal Control as well. The Center for Dangerous Animal Control? What's that? Can you tell us about this Center for Dangerous Animal Control? Just as the name implies, it's an organization that monitors dangerous animals. The Center demanded that the aquarium put the killer whale down a year ago. Put her down? But the aquarium owner refused their demand, saying it was an accidental death. But I hardly think a persistent organization like that would just give up and go away. I'm quite sure the power of money helped convince them. What makes you think that? Once a month, the owner and the vet disappear from this aquarium. And I came to find out that each time, a large amount of money was being paid out. Oh, you think the money was going to the Center for Dangerous Animal Control? I'm looking into it now. You'll have to wait until my book comes out to see. In any case, I can't catch that man out on anything. But that veterinarian is not to be trusted. Dr. Herman Crab. There's still so much we don't know about him. Does he know about Joe Nanas? Is he a proprietor of the Dr. P? And has he ever tried to use a time-leaping microwave? So many questions. Well, I don't see Rifle here. What do you want to do next? I think we better stop by the office and discuss a plan of action. To the Right Anything Agency!
castaways. We are castaways. I got a bug bite on my elbow. That sucks. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! Wow, you pulled Mr. Nick's cell phone from your magic panties. That's amazing. That's all for Trussy's Magic Show. Come back and see me next time. Great job, Trusy. You never fail to impress. I have no idea how you did that either. We're back. Oh, Pearls. Stopping by for a visit? Hello, Mr. Nick. Are you missing something? Thanks. You're mad at the old magic panties, huh? How's the investigation going, Mr. Wright? It's going. We don't have much time, but we didn't get a chance to check out the crime scene yet. I see. Oh, speaking of checking out the crime scene, Daddy, you should bring your forensics kit with you. Fingerprint powder to check for prints, and luminal testing fluid to look for blood. Wow, Trusy, I didn't know you had stuff like that. I got them from a detective friend of mine. Not to mention, Apollo was there too, and Polly was trying to get it, and it didn't work out. At least that's what he said. What was that first line? Mr. Nick, I'd like to help you with your investigation. Can I borrow your forensicking kit? Feel bad making you work when you're supposed to be here having fun. I don't mind, and I'd like to see Rifle again too. If you have anything for me to do, I'd like to help too. Yeah? Thanks. I'll be sure to ask you if anything comes up then. Well, I'll be right here. Hanging around, watering Charlie. If you think of anything. Appreciate that, Apollo. I've got some good kids here. Alright, team. Let's do our best. I have faith we can save Sasha all together. It sure feels nice to be part of a great group like this. I just want to say that I really love working here with all of you fabulous people. Thank you for bringing me aboard, boss. Same here, Athena. She's so earnest, making me blush. Okay, let's all run over to the aquarium. I hope I can be of some use with the the kit. I can't say forensicing kit. Forensicking kit. Forensics, I can say fine. You add the ing, everything falls apart. Hey, wait up, you two! They left without me. They fucking left without me. Almost dropped my controller. Again. In justice, we trust. Good timing. We're done with the crime scene for now. And we're just about to examine the show stage. Marlon Rhymes helped with the cleaning, so we've got to go talk with him. Thought he'd be more tight-lipped than this, but hey. You're welcome to look around here now if you'd like. Thank you. I think we'll do just that. Oh, by the way, if you want to examine the bottom of the pool, I recommend using that hoist over by the ladder to get down there. That crane-like thing hanging from the ceiling, right?
Got it. Just stand on the ladder platform and the police guard will operate it for you. Thanks. Why couldn't the pool be less deep? Well, good luck to both. Good luck to us both. In justice, we trust. Okay. Now that Detective Fulbright's gone, we can do anything we want here. The guard is still here, so keep your voice down when you say stuff like that, Athena. Hi. Looks like the water was drained for the police investigation. Seems kind of sad, somehow, without the water. When something that was there before is suddenly gone, it has a psychological effect. Like, for example, if all the magic props in the office were suddenly put away neatly. I don't think that's ever gonna happen as long as Trucy continues to practice magic. Until she moves out, we're fucked. Well, she might not always be interested in magic, you know. She's at the age when young women start to worry about their future. What the fuck about Trucy tells you she's gonna worry about her future? She has acted the same for 4 years. What the fuck do you think is gonna change now? The same thing happened to me, and I ended up becoming a lawyer. I'm pretty sure Trucy will always be interested in magic. So, Orla pulled this pirate flag and made the stuff fall down, huh? Hey, doesn't this pirate flag look like a transport stretcher to you? And judging by the size, it's probably for Orla. Hey, you're right. There are holes for flippers, too. The pirate flag design. Mr. Shipley sure was into the whole pirate thing. He really thought he was going to find the Grand Line, didn't he? We need to be serious about the whole lawyer thing, too. We can't let Prosecutor Blackwell outdo us. One of the giant octopus's legs has been broken off. Orla's spike sure can do a lot of damage. Mr. Shipley must have been really strong to be able to return those hits. I'm pretty amazing myself when it comes to strength. I run every day, and I go mountain climbing too. I bet I could return Orla's spike. Well, I'll be able to someday anyway. Do you really have to turn every little thing into a competition? Yesterday, I asked around about this orca pool room, you know? They said that this hoist is used to move equipment and even Orla herself. How do they move Orla? I thought you'd ask that. Apparently, they use a stretcher made especially for an orca. Well, what do you know? Athena looks pleased with herself. So, okay, this is used to move her. They use that. Got it. The victim fell to his death and was kept down at the bottom of the pool. But Orla brought him up to the edge of the pool with her lifesaver trick. Wonder if Orla was actually trying to save him. I'm convinced she knocked down the equipment to call for help, too. Yeah, I bet that's what really happened, because she loved him. It's powerful emotion. It's like the control panel for the crane apparatus there. Sure. Looks like the control panel for that crane apparatus. There are a lot of buttons. When I see this many buttons, I start to get fidgety. I know what you mean. You start itching to push them, right? Nah, I start itching to make a psychological study of people who want to push buttons. Guys, there is a chance. Actually, there's not even just a chance. Akamoto will get an at-bat in the 9th. The man could, well, and I still need one more guy to get on base. I still need one more hit, and then it's a guaranteed at-bat for Akamoto in the 9th. He still could hit a home run. There's still a chance. Still a chance, man. And fucking they walked Gary Sanchez. I'm upset. And Buxton is shitting the bed early. Need I remind you that I'm your boss, not your guinea pig? Only the victim and Sasha had security cards for this door. And Sasha was the only one who had entered the room up until the time of discovery. It won't be easy, but we can do this. Key problem. Sasha was devastated by Mr. Shipley's death. That means the true culprit has to be somebody else. So chin up, boss. Onward and upward. As the boss, shouldn't I be the one giving her a pep talk? Let's use the hoist to go down to the bottom of the pool. Oh, so they move half of it away. Wow, look at all that treasure. Those jewels and that crown are huge. Sure are. Guess everything is size large around here. No, everything is size Orla. I stand corrected. A map, a compass, and a spooky skull-shaped rock. Orla's room is filled with pirate pizzazz. But that skull rock seems out of place. Doesn't go with the other things. Yeah, it does seem pretty weird to have a big skull rock next to your desk. Maybe Sasha hasn't finished arranging the set? When it comes to Orla, Sasha doesn't seem like the type to leave something half done. Her state of mind when she put it there, that could be the key to this mystery. I bet it's a mystery I can solve. Never mind that mystery. Let's get back to the investigation. They called this the captain's cabin on TV. Every night by the light of the lantern, Orla pores over her treasures. Sounds more like a miserly housewife going over the family finances. Okay, Phoenix. Don't know why you had to go there. This must be Orla's bedroom. There's even a sofa and everything. Orla, congratulations on your not guilty verdict, but we have bad news. Now Sasha has been arrested instead. Orla seems sad. I'm sure she is. I can sense the sadness filling her heart. Don't worry, Orla. We'll save Sasha. I think Orla's wishing us good luck. Orla really seems to understand what we're saying. She can't understand our words, but I bet she can understand our hearts. Is this a good time to get started, Mr. Nick? Huh? Start with what? This is the crime scene, right? So this should be the perfect place to start forensicing. She wants to use the forensics kit so badly. She's practically beaming. Okay, let's do it. Forensicing it is. Hooray! I get to help! Alright. Alright, we'll need these. Why do we have her glasses? What's with the glasses, Mr. Wright? It's not like they're a fashion statement. We need them to see if there's any blood. Alright, Pearls. You spray the luminol wherever I need it, okay? Got it, Mr. Nick. I won't miss an inch. Got your glasses on, everybody? Good. Gotta check out the bottom of the pool. Look, I see something. If your deductions are correct, boss, I guess this luminal reaction means that the victim hit this skull-shaped rock when he fell to his death. I guess so. Huh. Huh. Interesting. Oh no! I'm so sorry. I got some on Orla by mistake. Calm down, Pearly. It's okay. Look. There are luminal reactions on Orla too. The poor thing was bleeding yesterday. The luminol must be showing her injuries. But wait a minute. Mr. Plume said the blood disappeared when Orla put on the hat. Huh? So shouldn't her injuries be under her hat? This blood isn't from Orla's injuries. What could it be? Guess that's about it for inside the pool. Then let me just get a quick photo to remember the occasion by. So every day we get to see the bottom of an aquarium pool. Yeah, that's a good shot. I'll mark where the luminal reactions were. Yeah, my first collaborative work with Pearly. Dear Lord, this is quite the group we got going on. Huh? I hear something. Orla? Boss, something's wrong with Orla. What? You're right. She's listless. And she's sinking. Oh no. Maybe it's because of that luminol I got on her. What do we do, Mr. Nick? We can't do anything for her ourselves. Let's get Dr. Crab. I'll run and get him. Yo, Okabe, get the fuck in here. What's Orla's condition? She's listless and sinking. Maybe she's unconscious? The pool is drained. Son of a gun! Who did this? She'll drown unless we do something. Oh, wow.
Isaiah Kiner Falefage is homing. That's who we all expected for the Red Sox.
Here, give me a hand. Huh? Us? No, I meant the Steel Samurai. No, of course you. Just help me.
What? Alright. What do you want us to do?
There's no time to fill the pool to get her up to the top. Get the orca stretcher. It's a piece of black cloth with a skull and crossbones on it. Looks like a pirate flag. When the stretcher is ready, press the hoist button. Okay, we're on it. So the pirate flag is a stretcher for the orca, huh?
We can't use it with all this stuff on it. Let's clear it off.
Good. Now push the hoist button and lower the stretcher. The control panel is on the wall to your right.
I figured there might be something we could talk about.
No time for chit-chat. Get going on that stretcher. Both Orla's right and left brain hemispheres are completely asleep now. She'll drown if we don't do something. What's the stretcher look like again? It's a piece of black cloth with a skull and crossbones on it. Looks like a pirate flag. Stretcher's ready. Press the button on the control panel to move the hoist. And hurry! I have to get back to prepping her. Ah, this must be the button to move the hoist.
I like the idea that he got really pissy at us.
Dr. Crab, the stretcher is ready. Good. Let's get it under Orla. I'll take it from here. Stand back. To treat her immediately. There's something in her stomach.
The fuck?
There. I got it all out.
Well, Orla be alright, Dr. Crab?
Yes, she'll be fine. She's just sleeping now. Orcas are mammals, so they won't die if they're out of the water for a little while. Their own weight plus stress on their organs, or their own weight puts stress on their organs. Their skin starts to dry out. Put some of my special handmade cream on her skin as an emergency measure.
Feel better soon, Orla. If only I hadn't gotten that luminol on her.
Boston tied it up. With a Durbin home run. Damn, back-to-back homers in the 8th.
That'd be crazy.
Luminol? Yeah. Nah, no problem there. That stuff just washes right off. Orla's condition has nothing to do with you, young lady.
Really? And what's wrong with Orla?
I don't need to share that information with you people. It's none of your business. I have to get back to my rounds. I'll leave the rest to the crew. Please keep an eye on Orla while I rouse up some crew members. Dr. Crab sure is acting funny. Seems to be hiding something. Maybe we should check on Orla's condition before the staff gets here.
Orla, open your eyes.
I know how you feel, Athena. We better let Orla rest right now.
How did this happen? How did this happen? Mr. Wright, we have to examine her ourselves right now.
Wish we could. We're lawyers, remember? But there must be something we can do. Well, we can investigate the cause of her condition. Didn't we have some evidence that might tell us something about the cause? Oh, she's got a pill. Check out the contents of Orla's stomach, I guess. Hey, I see something mixed in with a fish. Somebody drugged a whale. Who the fuck drugs a whale? Who the literal fuck drugs a whale? I mean, come on. It's a whale. Who drugs a fucking whale? I'm legitimately baffled by that. Legitimately baffled by the idea of drugging a whale. Looks like a medicine capsule. There's something written on it. I think it says 3 Z's. What would it be doing in Orla's stomach? Mysterious capsule. I wonder what kind of medicine it is. Let's ask Dr. Crab. Might have something to do with Orla's condition. Maybe we'd better not ask. He must have noticed it himself, yet he didn't mention it. I think he's hiding something about Orla's condition. If we show him the capsule, he might try to take it away from us. Yeah, I guess he was acting pretty sketchy. Okay, let's look into it ourselves then. Good idea. When we get back to the office, we can ask for Apollo's help. I want to see how far we've made it here before I do anything else. We are doing this. Walk through. And we're on this. I just want to see where we are right now. Let's see. Okay, we're not too we're about halfway through. A little over halfway through. Which is fine. I'm not going to call it just yet. We're going to go probably another 10 to 15. God damn, man.
Bad day to have the allergies kicking in. Hmm. Weird. Right. I guess that wraps up our investigation here. Orla still isn't fully awake. Oh, here comes some staff. Looks like they're going to put Orla back into the pool. Oh, God. I guess they're going to fill the pool back up. I bet that will take a while. Well, I guess we can leave Orla in the staff's capable hands now. Right. So where to now? Let's head to the show stage next. If we're lucky, the police will be done with the place. That is quite an area. So this is where they hold the Swashbuckler Spectacular, huh? It's like the police are done with their work here. Hey! It's you lawyers! How could you let Sasha get arrested? Didn't I ask you to take care of her? Sorry we couldn't prevent her from getting arrested. But, as her lawyers, we'll do everything we can for her. Sorry I got upset. If there's anything I can do to help Sasha, just say the word. Mylan, you can trust in Mr. Neck. I'm going to do what I can too with this forensicing kit. I'm going to cover this whole area with forensicing. That a girl, small fry. You can have free reign of this place. Why don't you check this place out? Better talk to Mr. Rhymes, too. I hear you helped Sasha with the cleaning, Mr. Rhymes? Well, not really helped. I was just taking care of the Orca here while she cleaned. Sasha felt bad for making Orla stay up so late, so she asked me to give her a snack. It was a little bit less than her ordinary meals, but she seemed satisfied. Oh yeah, and I put Orla on the transport stretcher too. Transport stretcher? See that hoist up there on the right? The stretcher can be suspended from it. This stage show is right next to the Orca pool, right? We use the hoist to move the Orca or cargo between the two areas. So the rail we saw in the Orca pool runs all the way here, huh? Why? Do you want to take a ride? Aerial investigation, huh? Sounds good to me. No. That's okay. I like my investigations on sweet terra firma. Actually, the hoist can only be operated from the Orca pool room. Oh, that's right. I remember seeing the hoist control panel in there. So I'm sorry,
I can't give you a ride without somebody on the other end. No need to be sorry. Phew. Dodge that bullet.
If it wasn't Miss Buckler or Orla, who else could have killed Mr. Shipley?
Well, I know Sasha is innocent, but I'm not so sure about the Orca.
What? Well, we proved her innocence in court this morning.
But a few days ago, that Orca attacked Sasha right here in the show pool. I saw that Orca take Sasha's body into her mouth and squeeze her chest. I was jelly, man.
Her chest?
They were probably practicing the lifesaver trick. But Sasha was being crushed so bad, she couldn't even blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. I wanted to help her right away, but look, I hate to admit it, but I froze. I'm a weak man. I can't protect anyone. I doubt there are many people who would pit themselves against an Orca. Everybody tried to talk her out of it, but she wouldn't give up on practicing. When we said Orla could kill her, she said she trusted Orla.
Yeah, well, everybody else seems to think Orla is a killer.
How can you trust a creature that can't speak? You can't even know what it's thinking.
Bruh, I trust that Orca more than I do anybody else. Because I hear you people talk, and I don't trust any of you. Maybe Sasha. I certainly don't trust Marlon here. I am sus as fuck about Marlon. Even more so now.
But with orcas and dolphins, you can have communication of the heart. You can tell it to their hearts. Yeah. Eek, there's a skeleton adrift. It's just a prop. Were you really scared?
A little bit. By your screaming. Is this skeleton an enemy defeated by Orla's pirates?
No, he's an informant named the Skeleton Kid. A dashing, spirited character. Neither friend nor foe.
So you're saying he's alive in the show? This colorful sign. Did Miss Buckler make it?
Wow, how'd you know? Yeah, that sign is for the new show. Before she went to clean, she painted it and left it to dry. She told me to keep an eye on it while I was taking care of the Orca.
It's very weird, too, to me. He does not call her Orla. He calls her the Orca. That's just something I've taken note of. Mr. Rhymes, is the Skull Rock a part of the set for the new show?
Yeah, I guess so.
Got very confused at things. They're going to use it in the show. What's it doing in the Orca pool?
This sign is so eye-catching with all those twinkling stars. I think they're supposed to be starfish. It's for the pirate show after all.
Few of them look more like leaves to me.
Sasha put so much effort into making this sign for the new show. No wonder she was mad about what happened.
Huh. Wonder what he's talking about. Better ask. I think we're gonna look at everything before we get back to talking to him. This galleon was in the Swashbuckler Spectacular too, wasn't it? Look at that cute figurehead. It looks just like Orla. It is cute, but it looks like it's also a cannon. The enemy lets their guard down and then blam. Very piratey, don't you think? I thought Orla and Sasha were supposed to be the good guys. We should do the same thing in court. Lure 'em in and then blam! Present evidence. I don't think the judge would appreciate any blamming in his court. I don't know. I think the judge might enjoy it. This ladder only goes down to the surface of the water. Well, it's not like a public pool. Everybody who gets in this pool knows how to swim. Just like in the courtroom, it's sink or swim in there. A newbie could really get hurt. You know, like last time in court, I could have really gotten injured. I was an inch away from getting attacked by a witness. Yeah. Trial with Apollo can be a pretty dangerous affair. Alright. Since now all we've got to do is talk to him, I think I'm going to stop it here. And we are going to handle everything else next week. We'll get through this section of the this section of the investigation. There we go. My brain couldn't think of the word. We'll get through this section of the investigation. And then we will get into, I think, the trial. I don't know if we're going to get very far into the trial. I don't know if we're even really going to start the second part of the trial. But we're at least going to get through investigating, because we're probably over halfway done, or well over halfway done now, given we are on the 7th step here. Let me see how much talking there is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We are not too far from getting to the bigger portion of this. So, yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. We're in a good spot then. That's nice. With that, that's going to bring us to the end of this one. Let me get the music going. And we will go... We'll go good old Sanford. Who doesn't like good old Sanford? With that, I appreciate you guys being here. Jaren, Dusk, appreciate you guys. If you're watching after the fact, we're just chilling in chat. I appreciate you too. Tomorrow, we will be back for some more of the Nuzlocke. The big finale, possibly, of the Nuzlocke. We will see. We will see. We will get back to that tomorrow. Maybe finish it. Cross every appendage that we get through at this time. And yeah, we may even get to the creepypastas for all we know. Maybe, maybe not. That'll be up in the air. There is going to be a slight change to scheduling next week, but we'll talk about that either tomorrow or Monday. So you guys don't really have to worry about it. And all it is time change instead of, not having a stream. That's really the only difference. With that, I appreciate you guys, and I will see you next time.